Hello, prep career students. Today, on Wednesday, August 19th, we are going to review carpet installers, construction craft laborers, and drywall workers. So carpet installers, these workers lay carpet in many types of buildings, including homes, stores, and offices. The job outlook is 3 stars. Carpet installers perform many tasks. They check area to be carpeted, fix flaws and make area level, measure area, put down tack strips, roll out, measure, and cut carpet, fit carpet to area, pull carpet tight and attach it, put in wall trimmer. Carpet installers use hand tools such as hammers, drills, and staple guns. They also use special carpet tools. Personal skills and knowledge, they have to be able to, in this job, you have to be able to work with the public, operate tools and equipment, and have basic math skills. Physical needs, you have to have strength, dexterity, mobility, good vision, and stamina. Working conditions, carpet installers bend, reach, and lift heavy rolls of carpet. They may also have to move furniture. They must be careful not to hurt their backs. They must be careful not to cut themselves. They wear knee pads and safety goggles when using certain tools. New buildings may not be heated or cooled when carpet is installed. Carpet installers usually work standard 40-hour weeks. They may have to work nights or weekends. Most of these workers are self-employed. Starting out and moving up. A high school diploma is not usually required. Most carpet installers learn on the job. It takes about 2 years to become fully trained. There are apprenticeships for this job. Carpet installers start out as helpers. Experienced workers move up to jobs as supervisors or managers. Some become salespersons or estimators. Carpet installers who want their own shop need training in how to run a business.
Carpet installing takes precision and a good deal of physical strength and agility. Installers need to be able to handle large, heavy rolls of padding and carpet. They also spend a lot of time kneeling and bending. Their judgment is called upon to evaluate the underlying flooring for imperfections. They need to know how things like traffic flow will affect the new carpet. Installers must be able to accurately measure and carefully cut the carpets. They must have an eye for aligning seams and patterns. Job sites can vary dramatically, from ordinary homes to corporate headquarters, but the work environment is usually clean because floor covering tends to be the finishing touch after the debris from construction is cleared away. While most installers are self-employed, there are some opportunities with flooring contractors or floor covering retailers. Floor installing skills are usually learned on the job, helping an experienced worker. However, there are training programs available. These are usually sponsored by large contractors and by unions. It can take 3 to 4 years to gain the skills needed to approach a challenging project with confidence. This is a field that tends to be steadier than a lot of construction jobs because carpet installing is usually indoor work unaffected by the weather. Also, when new building construction slows down, there is still the need to replace existing carpets. However, new materials that make carpeting more durable could have an impact on that need in the years ahead.
The next job that we are going to review, construction craft laborers. Construction craft laborers, these workers help tradespeople at building, highway, and heavy construction sites. The job outlook is 2 stars. Construction craft laborers have skills to help workers like plumbers, carpenters, and electricians. They clean and prepare work sites. They dig ditches, set braces for dig sites, clean up broken rocks, bricks, and other junk, put in pipes, and operate construction machines like jackhammers. Personal skills and knowledge. You must know how to operate tools and equipment. The physical needs. You have to have strength, dexterity, mobility, and stamina. Working conditions. Construction craft laborers are on their feet all the time. They do the same things over and over. They may lift and carry heavy objects. Some work up high on buildings or outdoors in all weather conditions. The workplace may be noisy, smoky, or smelly. Workers must be careful not to cut or burn themselves. They may need to wear safety clothing. This can include goggles, masks, and earplugs. Construction craft laborers usually work 8-hour shifts, but 12-hour shifts are also common. Many laborers work part-time or seasonal. Starting out and moving up, a high school diploma is not usually required for this job. Most employers require workers to be at least 18 years old. Some employers require a physical and drug testing. There are some apprenticeships for this job. Sometimes workers must join a labor union before they can be hired. Construction laborers learn more skills as they get experience. Workers with good job habits move up to helpers and can learn a trade.
Do you like what you do?
I love what I do. I love what I do. I'm challenged every day.
Construction craft laborers are skilled workers that make the tasks of other craft workers easier and more productive.
Laborers have to be familiar with the jobs of the different craftspeople they help, and with the tools, materials, and machinery of many trades. So they're skilled in a lot of areas. They're usually the first trade on a project and the last to leave.
The kinds of work they do depends on the type of work needed at a job site. Some may build and repair roads, highways, bridges, and tunnels.
Others build and tear down scaffolds,
Prepare mortar and plaster.
get tools, materials, and equipment to other trade workers,
Clean up job sites.
dig trenches and lay pipe.
Place concrete. Just to name a few.
To be a good construction craft laborer requires physical strength, reading and math skills, and the ability to make decisions. These men and women need to be able to work on their own and on a team to get the job done.
Do you like what you do?
I love what I
The next job that we will talk about is drywall workers and lathers. These workers help put walls into new homes and businesses. The job outlook is 2 stars. Drywall workers use drywall to put in walls inside new homes and businesses. There are 2 kinds of drywall workers, installers and finishers. Installers put the drywall in buildings. They measure and cut drywall. They fit drywall around windows and doors. They make holes for electrical outlets, fit drywall to airflow units and plumbing, glue, nail, and screw the drywall on the framing. They use lifts or ceiling panels. Finishers get the walls ready for painting. They fill spaces between drywall boards. They spread paper tape to seal seams, cover paper tape and nail beds, sand walls smooth, apply texture with tools or machines. Latherers get walls ready using metal or drywall strips called laths. to hold the plaster. Personal skills and knowledge. For this job, you must be able to work with the public, operate tools and equipment, and have basic math skills. Physical needs, you have to have strength, dexterity, mobility, good vision, and stamina. Working conditions. Drywall workers and lathers spend most of their time on their feet. They must be careful not to fall from ladders or scaffolds. They must be trained to use cutting tools. Sanding plaster makes a fine dust. They must try not to breathe the dust. Workers may wear goggles and masks for safety. Some workplaces may not be heated or cooled. This work is usually performed indoors. This means work can be done at any time of the year. Workers are sometimes laid off during slow business periods. Many of these workers are self-employed. Starting out and moving up. A high school diploma is not usually required. Most drywall and lathing workers start as helpers and learn their skills on the job. It takes a few weeks to learn to measure, cut, and put up panels. It may take a year or more to learn all the duties of a drywall worker. Some unions have apprenticeship programs. There are also vocational schools that have classes. Drywall workers experienced with all steps of the job can move up to estimator or supervisor. Workers who want their own company need training in how to run a business. So we have just reviewed the drywall. We're going to watch a video here.
Beneath the surface of the rooms we inhabit are the materials that make up walls and ceilings. The exacting workers who construct these interior surfaces are drywall and ceiling tile installers and tapers. Drywall installers attach wallboard to create walls in new construction or to remodel existing spaces. They measure and cut wallboard with exacting precision and hang the panels on wooden or metal framing. Tapers cover drywall seams with paper or fiberglass mesh tape so walls are ready for the final coating of plaster, paint, or wallpaper. They sand joints and holes as needed to create a seamless finish. Ceiling tile installers create the framework for suspended ceilings, cut ceiling tiles to size, and insert them in the frames. These workers spend hours each day standing, bending, climbing up and down ladders, and lifting materials. Skilled with both manual and power tools, they may use mechanical lifts for ceiling work or stand on stilts or scaffolds to reach the work surface. They wear protective masks, goggles, and gloves as needed. Most drywall and ceiling tile installers and tapers work for drywall contractors and learn their trade on the job. Knowledge of basic math is helpful, but there are no formal education requirements. In this field, when your back is up against the wall, the job is done.
Now we've reviewed 3 more, and tomorrow we will review 3 more additional jobs. We will review hand packers and packagers, handlers, and helpers.